Welcome to Fastang 444. Subscribe, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This was early on in the day for me playing the Eliminator, and I go through a rotation of around, 10 or 12 different starting points. I should come up with a video of that showing all of those, giving away my secrets. Here is the second location I normally start at, the Bird's Head. First would be in the greenhouse area I call the home base. And I am angled over towards that bridge where if there's a drop behind me, I will hear it, which I do. If there was one on the bridge, I would have seen it between the tiles. So I will just stay right here. Hopefully I find at least a mid-level drop. My normal strategy is find a mid-level drop and then start engaging in head-to-heads, and perfect. On to the second stage of my strategy. Start engaging in head-to-heads with this Ford Focus RS. Let's head over towards the highway and this other drop, of course. I've actually found high-level drops around here. Not in this case. This is actually a great car, though. Open up the map here. You see in the northeast, the arena wall doesn't have the triangular shaped intersection within it. And that's how I know it will be Final Arena 4. And I need a level 10 for this final showdown, which is typically a westbound highway run. There's a drop over here, and I will pause this. Look at this. There are 2 level 4 mini buggies, 1 level 3 Ford Focus RS. Then there is another level 3 Ford Focus RS right as that drop disappears. So I thought that's what this would be. I would head over towards them, engage in a head-to-head. To my surprise, I engage in a head-to-head, goes through a level 4 mini buggy. And I slowed that down. I thought that was really a nice slow motion clip. And the finish is south, so I will just head over there. I shouldn't have a problem beating them as long as I don't do anything crazy here.
Opponent eliminated!
Knowing it will be Final Arena 4 in the northeast, I am going to head west, away from the progression of the game. And it's actually not 100% true because this is so early on in the game. The head-to-heads are going to go within the arena wall. They're not all going to go to the northeast. As you can see in that first head-to-head, it went kind of towards the southeast. portion of the map. And here's a vehicle right behind me. Let's see if I can turn around on them and engage in a head-to-head. I just missed them. They sounded like a level 5 Bronco R. Couldn't see them. Where are they? They're over here. They went across the stream. Oh, they found someone else to engage in a head-to-head with. So let's find someone else to engage in a head-to-head with. I will take a peek at this drop. I could see it was an Audi RS6, which is a level 2, but faster than what I have. And I considered for a moment taking it, but it was a split-second decision I decided against because I would really like to get into a level 10. And if I go down to a level 2, then I have to beat a higher level vehicle. So let's take a peek at these other drops. Another Audi RS6. It's trying to get me to take that Audi RS6. It just keeps showing me these Audi RS6s. What is this? Okay, a Ford Focus. Peek at this drop, and there's actually this ridge, I'll call this over here. In line of that, I know there's a gap in through Teotihuacan, the pyramid strip. Go at an angle over here towards the player's house to the right, and here's a drop over here. I'll take a peek at that. And I notice there's a vehicle on the mini map off to my right. Look at that, someone got into a level 10 there. I'll pause this, as you may have noticed, at different intervals as players are getting into higher level vehicles. Alright, I'll head over towards this vehicle here and see if I can't engage in a head-to-head and get into a level 7 here. Spent maybe too much time driving around looking at drops, away from everyone, not engaging in head-to-heads. And that's the downside to this strategy is, as I mentioned, it doesn't always work. Okay, so here's this vehicle right here. They're coming over. They wind up going through the clover leaf. I got them. They're in a level 4 Mitsubishi Lancer. I believe it has a higher top speed, but I have a jump on them. I should be able to beat them. I may have to block them if need be, but I think I'm going to be fine here. Look at this, 2 level 10s simultaneously there. So I'll head over to this finish and get into a level 7, and I am so close to the home of the Eliminator straight ahead. I will go over there. I've had good luck actually finding higher level drops over here, and I could use one. I am in the slow Porsche Cayenne. Great, that worked out well. Level 8, RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. Alright, 2 more head-to-heads, and I can get into a level 10. That is definitely doable. 15 drivers left. And look at this. Here comes a vehicle right over towards me. So I just need to get close enough to them to engage in a head-to-head. Got him. Ha ha ha.
Opponent eliminated!
Map here as the arena is shrinking into the second to last arena, and you can see again final arena 4 doesn't have the triangular shaped intersection within it. So I desperately need to get into a level 10 for the final showdown. I am going to head away from the progression of the game and hopefully find a lower or mid-level vehicle that I can beat to get into a level 10 here. I actually thought about taking that Audi RS6 and just trying to influence the finish, but I decided I am just one head-to-head away from being in a level 10. Let's not do that. If I was in something where there was no possible way I could get into a level 10, then that might have been an option. Typically when it is arena 4 for the final showdown will go west on this highway that I am on. So that is another reason why I need a level 10 for this final showdown. Alright, let's full send it and see if I can catch someone out of position here. I would prefer them to be in a level 10, eliminate a competitor, but at this point I will take anything. And now that I am this far into the arena, I'm not sure where the finish point will be. It may go north. Target acquired a Jeep Trailcat. Just as I thought, it goes north. This is a short head-to-head. Watch out for these buildings. Get to the finish. All right, great, perfect. I am getting into a level 10 here.
Opponent eliminated!
All right, the Hoonigan RS200, and it has one of the slower top level 10 speeds. And here is a skilled player in a Lamborghini Centenario. So I need to time my exit perfectly. Right between these signs here is the point that I like to leave from.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
Final showdown in 29 seconds, and I'll insert these two maps. This one shows you the point that I like to leave from around the middle of this triangular shaped intersection. This is Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. I will leave at 28 seconds. Thought I might be early, so I just maintained my speed through here, and it's good that I did. I exit right at 3 seconds. There are 3 of the 5 vehicles going this direction, and the finish point appears. It is south, if not even southeast. So someone influenced the finish down the coast, and the odds of me coming back from this are possible, but it is going to be extremely difficult. I've actually won this final showdown when someone has influenced the finish. It wound up being a close finish, and if I remember, I was in a Funko level 8 RJ Anderson, so I go from 4th to 3rd. Let's see here. If I remember, there is a road over here. Here it is. Get on this for a short way through the swamp. And I know at this point how far ahead the person that influenced the finish is. This will be a 2nd place, and it's my friend MikeMechanic. Congratulations, Mike. I told him that I should, like other players do, when I see him influencing the finish, follow him. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.